I'm here at the midway point on Basin Road, getting ready to head up onto Perseverance Trail on kind of the classic running access. But we're not going to be spending most of our time on Perseverance today. The goal is to get up into Granite Basin and then see how far up the basin and the backside of the Mount Juneau Ridge I can climb today before I'm too tired to go anymore. I've got a big effort planned for tomorrow too. Yesterday was kind of a casual day of not feeling great while I was running, just been kind of upset digestive tract and abdominal cramps while running. But today, hoping for a better feeling and definitely going to be working harder while I'm out here. So we'll just see how it goes. I recently turned off of Perseverance onto the Granite Creek Trail, did the initial climb that comes up from there, and yeah, I'm excited to be out here. The weather continues to improve a little bit. If you consider having clouds go away an improvement, it's beautiful and sunny out here, and I'm having a great time taking it slow, taking in the sights and the sounds of the trail, while I also have a podcast in my ears, but might take that out at some point and just enjoy everything that's going on around here. I've got about 2.85 miles so far. That counts camera setup and takedown mileage, but I've also got a little over 900 feet of ascent so far, so it's off to a great start, and I'm about halfway maybe to where I'm going to turn around, so about a quarter of the way through this run, unless it stretches out really good and long. Okay, I made it to one of my favorite spots in Granite Basin, this plateau of rocks that overlooks the lower part of the basin, and underneath Mount Olds back up there behind me, and Mount Juno Ridge is off over there to the right. And yeah, it would be perfect here, but I'm feeling a little bit of pain. I fell on some rocks just about 5 minutes ago, and I fell mostly because of the camera in hand. I think I probably wouldn't have gone down if it wasn't for that, but that's just what happens on days like this. And now we're here. I'm in good enough shape to still explore a little bit, so I'm going to try to do that. And I've got to keep moving because the mosquitoes and flies here are relentless, and I can feel them biting me, climbing around on the microphone and the camera. But yeah, so not too much blood, but I got to keep on going. We made it into the top tier of Granite Basin. Anything from here, I think, kind of starts to count as going up the backside of the Mount Juno Ridge. I have 2,126 feet of ascent recorded so far, so I might do a little bit more exploring here. My legs are pretty fresh. My elbow still hurts from the fall. And I think if I kept moving, that I could enjoy a little bit more of what we've got going on here under Mount Olds and the climb on the backside of the ridge. So yeah, I think we'll push a little more, and I'll see what kind of beauty I can point the camera at over the next little bit. And then probably, besides maybe splashing in some water on the way back down, we'll turn off the camera for the descent. But we'll check in one more time after we see what we can get out of the rest of this climb. I'm hoping I got far enough away from the roar of the creek, but keeping enough of the breeze blowing by to keep the bugs at bay and hopefully not pick up too much of that wind on the microphone. But yeah, it's been awesome out here in Granite Basin. I ended up climbing without the camera for about a quarter mile up, quarter mile down, and gained another 400 feet of elevation on the way out. And it was super great to run without having to carry the camera with me, but had to make my way back to it and start the trip downhill from here. We've still got a lot of Granite Basin to descend into right over there, and hopefully you enjoyed some of the other scenery that we found up here on the top level of Granite Basin. And yeah, maybe I'm gonna splash in some water on the way down, but I think probably I've filled this video up enough to call it good for today. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. And yeah, hopefully you get a chance to get out there on the trails and enjoy your part of the world. Bye.